What up, though, people? I just wanted to give glory to God real quick. I ain't even got nothing crazy to say or none of that. Anybody who know me know the shit I done been through. Uh, it was bad, but you know how the saying goes, it always could have been worse, you know. But somehow, some way, got through it, and I just want to thank God for that. Being on this job be having me broke out sometimes, but I just want to say, anybody who know my journey, man, be happy for me. I'm happy for y'all. You know, we all been through some stuff, got through it, and got to where we at. But me in particular, I just really want to thank God, because it's no way I'm supposed to be where I'm at right now. I really supposed to be dead, bro. And I know a lot of us can say that, but when you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, the fact that I'm still here and going for it just means a lot to me. And I just thought I take time out and just give God that glory, and also share this message with y'all for those who can relate and those who know me. Um, know what I've been through, know what I done got through, and I know it's quite surprising that I'm here. And for all those who may be going through some things that feel like you got some roadblocks stopping you from getting where you want to be, I felt the same way. And I ain't done. I got so much further to go in life, you know. But just keep going, man. Don't do nothing crazy. Just keep going. Just keep putting the work in. They say you should know when to give up. You being dead is when you should give up. That's when it's over. If you got some health issues, get your health together. Take time off for that. But most importantly, um, once you done that and you got yourself back in good standards, go for it, bro. Keep going for it. Keep putting the work in. You got a certain goal you trying to reach. Just keep putting the work in. A lot of people want shortcuts. They want things handed to them. It don't work that way. That shit gonna be short-lived and you gonna be back mad. You gotta put the work in. This is why I respect a lot of people who, let's say, for instance, like, I don't want to use celebrities, but just I'm using people that we all may know of. People like Yo Gotti, Bootsy. Those people was, those artists was underground for a long time. They was underground for a very long time. And somehow, some way, they just blew up. Now the whole world know who they are. But for the longest, you only heard about them through the grapevine. You know what I'm saying? But nah, they, like I said, they known to the world, and that happened from putting the work in versus a lot of these artists who you see just blow up overnight. But by the next night, you don't hear about them no more. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't really put the work in. They got something handed to them, and they out of here. But don't look for shortcuts, because when you know you put the work in and you see it pay off, you can appreciate it. I'm partly guilty of that. I won't say it was a complete shortcut, but it was just taking on something that wasn't truly mine, but it was made to be mine. And I don't think that's just the way God wanted it for me. That's why it went how it went and ended how it ended. So I can put the work in and really do this thing the righteous way, my way, on my own terms, with the grace of God and the guidance of God. Nah, any atheists out there, I ain't really talking to you if you don't believe in God. Even if you believe in yourself, I'm talking to you. But me, I might call myself one chief God, but it's only one God that I give all glory to, and I'm nothing without. Don't get it twisted. It's just a name. It's not something you should worship. It's just a name. That's all I gotta say. Just when I was doing this truck driving shit, when I was going through school, I had some things that was really rattling. You know what I'm saying? My energy, like really trying to get me to quit. I didn't just give up, but I just kept, no matter what I had going on at the time, I just kept putting the work in. Kept putting the work in. And I was there. I might have been there longer than other people far as school. But the one thing I can say, when it was time for me to take my test, I passed that bitch the first try I got. It was some people that was taking a test early, but they couldn't pass them for shit. Everybody was such in a rush, like, to pass they shit so fast, but they kept failing. They kept failing. They kept. Excuse me. Everybody was such in a hurry to take their test that when they took their test, they kept failing on some simple shit. And when I took my test, now the first time I went, motherfucking the truck was on some stupid shit, so that the examiner didn't even go through with testing me. But the second time I went and I actually was able to go through the whole testing or whatever, I passed first try. And I just just putting the work in. I was nervous as shit. I almost didn't pass. I ain't gonna lie to you. I almost didn't pass. But I think the trainer had me, the examiner had some grace on me, and just seeing how determined I was, and was like, "Man, we're gonna give you a chance." But I don't think they just let me slide, because this ain't no shit you want to just let somebody slide. But they seen that I had it. All I needed was a little more work, and I was gonna be A1. And I'm glad that person, seen fit to do that for me, because now I made something of it. I only been in a short while. Lord willing, it'll be a year in September. It's been a long time since I had a job this long, but it's not it's a regular job. This is actually a career. That's why I'm even more ecstatic, because I went from being fucked up. Anybody who know me, I done stayed with some of everybody. Everybody know I was fucked up out here. I ain't, I might have did my music. I might have worked here, worked there, might have did a little hustle. But I couldn't find my way. I just couldn't find my way, I just couldn't make something stick. So I just went, when I got into that space, I just said, all right, man, we gotta make something happen, bro. I mean, I'm at rock bottom. I'm fucked up. I'm literally on the streets again. But now, instead of me trying to go find a house I can, stay at, I'm like, fuck it, man. I gotta figure this out. So I went back to some of my old goals that I had, and I'm like, then you want to be a truck driver? And what's so funny about me becoming a truck driver, I used to pick up trash and shit. Like, you see the people on the highways and all that shit. I did that shit. And the person who was like taking us around to do that, like the driver, they the one introduced me to it. It was like, it's a program, we can get you in, get you on. I'm like, damn, I did want to be a truck driver. That was back in 2011, but I just never took the chance or had the chance to really make it pop at that time. But like a lot of people say, probably wasn't my time. But with that gentleman presenting that to me, I'm like, fuck it, man. I ain't really had shit else going. I was fresh out of jail, all that shit, and I had to figure it out. So when they presented me with the opportunity, I took full advantage of it. Full advantage. If I was catching a bus, Uber, getting dropped off, whatever I had to do to get back and forth, I did it. And now look at me, I'm working for a decent company, and I just gotta thank God for that, And people, the few people that was around who did believe in me, because it wasn't many. You're gonna get that. You're not gonna get everybody who you expect to support you. That's just not. It's just, they want to wait till they see the fruits of the labor, and then they want to come around like they've been there, and they know damn well they haven't, and they wonder why you get them the cold shoulder. That's just how it is. I'm not saying give people the cold shoulder, but let them feel that shit. Like, bro, you want with me shooting in the gym? You was with me when I was fucked up. I might have needed a place to lay my head or do some old miscellaneous bullshit. But you, when I had to really get on my grind and really needed that support, motherfuckers wasn't there. You know, so I ain't gonna say them the people you leave in the dust, but keep it moving. You know, and that's another thing. People, when you see your people who you know that struggle, you'd have been right there with them struggling, and now you see them trying to get on that right path. Don't wait till they fucking blow up and want to goddamn tag along. No, it don't work that way. Push that person. You being that extra push can be the reason why y'all all get up. Y'all all fuck around and up. But you want to wait till after you see the fruits of the labor and want to come. Nah, man, it don't work that way. But my bad. Let's tone it down because it's a calm video. I ain't trying to go off into all that. But yeah, man. Just putting that work in and staying consistent and staying focused. I'm not saying that you're not gonna have no distractions, but that's where the staying focused comes in. When those distractions come around, you gotta be like, all right, that shit gotta get the fuck. I gotta ignore that for now. People can think what they think, but I'm on something right now, and it's for me and mine. You know what I'm saying? So once you get that motherfucking that you gonna make something happen. And that's pretty much my story right now. I got that my back was against the wall, and I came out swinging. Fuck it. It is what it is. And we landed. So I just gotta thank God for that. Because without God, I wouldn't be here. Without God and the few people that was around, you know, I don't know where I'd be. People, you know, might say, oh, you so strong, or you this, you that. You don't know, man. Just thinking about it got me ready to break down and shit, but you don't know. Motherfucker ain't always that strong, man. But somehow, some way, that's how I gotta say it's God. Because it's like, God, like, nope, you gotta keep going. I got something for you. It's some things you need to do for some people. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever how it goes. Just go for it and see where it takes you. Even if you feel like you fell in the beginning. Trust me, I know. Just keep putting the work in. Some eventually land. It may not even be you want to go for one goal, but that shit ain't working. But you know you got some other shit lined up. You can go in that direction and boom, something will land. That's why it's good to have multiple things you're interested in, because something may not work out for you and you don't want to feel like, well, I'm putting all this work in, ain't nothing popping, people saying you know when to quit and all this other shit, and then you get discouraged. Fuck all that. Keep a few things under your belt and then you work at them, and then whatever sticks. None of the shit might stick, but still keep going, because something eventually gonna come out. And for me, it was truck driving. I've been doing music since God knows when. I feel like I could have put a little bit more effort into it, a little bit more work into it, and maybe the shit would have popped for me. But it just didn't. The way, you know, people feel that, you know, an artist should blow up. But once I turned my direction, turn my attention to something else, boom, something popped for me. And I just got to get, you know, thank God for that. So, not to be too much long-winded, I just wanted to put that out there. Just go for it. Keep God first. Keep the good people you got around. And something will pop. Trust me. I'm a living witness of it. And there's plenty other examples out there. There's people you know that been through it and made something of themselves. Shout out to y'all. You had a vision. You seen it through. And you went for it. Shout out to you. One love. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, comment. I appreciate it. Excuse me for the cussing, for my elders and the babies that might watch this. I'm sorry for the cussing. I'm a little bit of a cusser. I'm trying to clean it up. I noticed I did a little good on here, because you know I be going crazy. But just give all glory to God. And don't forget about giving some credit to yourself for even being allowed to be used to go for it and making something happen. Salute. One. Appreciate y'all. One love.